Welcome to In the Box Seat. I'm Ray Fewings. What a great week of greyhound racing we're looking forward to. We've got the Pets Tucker Gawler Gold Cup, of course, on Sunday. $38,500 being split up amongst the finalists. And Troy Murray, would you believe, has 4 runners in the final. I've drawn 2, 3, 4 and 5. But it's not going to be easy for him because there's a very good dog sitting out there in the black in Bad Boy Pedro. And we'll be talking to the owner, very excited owner, Steve Messner, as our special guest on In the Box Seat this particular week. Of course, plenty of other things happening as well. We've got Mapunga Nikki, the Adelaide Cup winner. She's done extremely well in the Vic Peters Memorial, and she's going to shake the life out of that this weekend. And we've also got the big shootout at Sandown on Thursday. So let's just double check that. The shootout at Sandown, it's worth $40,000. We've got the Vic Peters Memorial Final at Wentworth Park on Saturday night. And then, of course, the big one on Sunday, the Pets Tucker Gawler Gold Cup. I certainly built it into a marvellous race, and it should be a wonderful contest. As far as your chance to win is concerned, our chasers facing the crowd every week on the grsa.com.au website. We do feature one of the diners from Chasers Restaurant. Now, if it happened to be you and you were dining and backing a few winners in Chasers, your face comes up on the screen. That means that you get repeat. You get to dinner for 2 at our expense to go back to Chasers. So it's well worth checking every week to see if your face comes up on it. We've also got the Gawler Cup Consolation on Sunday as well. So all roads head to Gawler on Sunday for what should be a fantastic race night. As far as the Honeys tips are concerned, they've got on Wednesday race 9, number 2, Set the Drag. Now last start this dog began too well. It was very fast in the stride, but he got smeared on the first turn and he fell. Now they've put him away for a week or 2 to get his confidence back, and they're expecting him to get the chocolates on Wednesday. They've dropped him back to the Wednesday company because it's a lot easier. They also like race 10, number 6, Recuperate. Recently changed stable. It's now with Ray Barkler, and they ran home very nicely last start, went 3rd behind Long Gully Jacob, and the Honeys think that will win on Wednesday. On Thursday, they've gone for race 1, number 2, Evacuation. Big black fella's never gone better in his life. He's been barging his way to the front in recent races, and they think he can open the program with a win on Thursday night. They also like race 6, number 5, Emma's Gift, who is down a little bit in class and is sticking a lot better these days, and Keem Gill's having a wonderful run, and they think it's probably a good thing. Now, our In the Box Seat selection for Thursday night is race 8, number 1, Point 2 Over. Don't know about him from the inside. Of course, he did win from the inside recently, but he's a bit hit and miss at the start. He's certainly possessed of a ton of ability, a very good greyhound. And the Honeys' first 4s for Thursday, race 1, 2718, and race 6, 5786. What are my winners for the week? Well, I've got plenty for you. I've got them for 3 different meetings. Wednesday, race 4, number 5, Touch of Lankan. I feel it's been harshly treated by the grader of late, and I've dropped it back to Wednesday company, and it gets a chance to lead and lead clearly, and I think he'll shake the life out of his race on Wednesday. And I've also gone for race 7, number 3, So Cozy. Had not much luck a couple of recent runs after winning very impressively at Gawler, and I think is in the right company to win on Wednesday. Thursday night, race 2, I've gone for a roughie here. Race 2, number 6, Super Pick. And also race 5, I do like my boy Pedro there. He's drawn box number 7. And I've got a couple for Friday as well, a Friday meeting there. Race 3, number 6, Woodside Woody. And in race 8, number 3, Woodside Fred. The 2 brothers are going around in the 400-metre races at Gawler. Graham Smith's taken them up there to get a bit of easy money, and I think he'll get that too. In a moment, our guest, a very excited guest, can't wait for the Pets Tucker Gold Cup on Sunday night. Yes, as mentioned, it's going to be a very exciting $38,500 Pets Tucker Gawler Cup final on Sunday night, and the consolation's a beauty as well. But let's cut straight to the chase. I've got one of the owners of Bad Boy Pedro with me. He's nearly drawn perfectly in 7. Steve Messner, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Ray.
What do you reckon? A big opportunity to land some big bucks in the Pets Tucker Gold Cup.
It's a big race, a very tough race. We've drawn the side of the track we like. He loves it out there. He's improving all the time. It's only his third look at Gawler, third race start. and very tough race though. It would be an outside place chance at best, I think.
Ooh, I think you're in with a bit better show than that. You're being a bit conservative, but that doesn't matter. You're up against Team Murray. They've got 4 there. You might be able to beat 1 or 2 or 3, but you've got to beat the whole lot.
It's going to be hard. 3 of them trial a hell of a lot quicker than our bloke. We just need luck in running. With the only thing really we've got going for us is our draw, is where he likes to be, and we think we might be able to hold Rawson Reason in 8 early. Might put himself into the race at some stage, but with a dog like Cowden Mayhem and even Cowden Aurora in the field, it's going to be very hard. Yeah,
from all accounts, Cowden Mayhem's heat run was a beauty. He looked like he was out of business, and he's got out of the ruck and run them down very impressively. And Aston Thomas, of course, has run the brilliant time leading all the way. So I guess they're the hardest to beat, but yours is a very good dog, and he runs some very good sections.
He does. His back section, especially at Angle Park, is very quick. He jumps well at Angle Park, but he's struggling to handle the boxes at Gawler at the moment. But we probably think that's just a little bit of an experience thing, and we're thinking he'll improve on that this week. But you've really got to do everything right in a race like this, and we'll just cross our fingers, hope he gets through it fine, and we'll push on one way or the other.
Well, there'll be other good race victories for him, I'm sure. Tell us a story about Bad Boy Pedro. He's a big, strapping dog. He's well bred. Was he a late maturer? Is that why you got him?
Well, it looks to be like the finish on lure has helped him no end. And John does a great job with all of his dogs.
That's John McMillan?
John McMillan, yeah. They're turned out 100% every time they set foot on the track. We had a few problems with him to start with when he first got here. John's virtually cleaned up everything now. He's dog's on top of his game, but it's still, we just want him to get through each race, and we're having a lot of fun with him. He's a great dog.
Was the dog an interstater originally?
He was in Melbourne. He was struggling in Melbourne. Originally, it started with Paul Treblecombe in Broken Hill. And showed a bit as a pup. And that's probably, I bought him on his Broken Hill form because in Melbourne he struggled. But he's just found lengths. John's found lengths in him, and he loves Angle Park, and he seems to take a lot into Gawler now too.
Of course, John's, along with Christine Smith, their strike rate is sensational. They don't have many losers, and of course your partner is Christine's daughter, Robin McKellar.
Yeah, Robin and I, we've just bought a property at Lewiston. We've got 6 dogs, and we're just feeling our way still. We've had the dogs about 5 years now, but we're always learning in greyhounds, and one day we hope to emulate what Christine and John have done with their dogs.
Well, I'm sure you can learn from them. Well, this might be the springboard you need. Having just bought a new property, 20-odd thousand in the kick wouldn't be all that too hard to handle. There's be lots to spend setting up a greyhound set up the way you want it, so the timing is perfect.
It is. It's a big job, but it's fun. We enjoy it immensely. So, and looking forward to Sunday. Win, lose or draw, it's going to be a great night. Yeah,
how are you feeling about that? And what are you going to be like by the time they go into the boxes?
I'll be getting pretty nervous. My first group final, so we won a Kalpara Cup with John at one stage and a Murray Bridge Cup at the coursing, but a group final is a totally different kettle of fish. I'll be catching, so I won't have much time to get nervous. I'll head round to catching pen and I'll quietly go about my business there.
Well, you'll be looking forward to seeing Pedro sharing the lead as they spear toward the back, getting a clear run out wide, and you know that the last half of his race is going to be better than the first half. So you'll know your fate pretty early on.
Yeah, we will. He's getting stronger all the time. It's just how he goes out of the boxes, that's the big query.
Exciting stuff. Well, Steve, thanks very much for joining us in the box seat.
No worries. Thank you very much, Ray.
And we wish you all the best with your greyhound at the weekend. So that's the week ahead. It's going to be a tremendous week of greyhound racing with the shootout, the Vic Peters Memorial, the Gawler Gold Cup. For all of your racing information, tune to Hot Dogs for Breakfast every Wednesday morning between 8 and 9 with myself and Rowan Way, or catch up on grsa.com.au. Keep backing those winners.